Hello, my dear students. Today's lecture will be about tourism flows and patterns. In International Geography of Tourism, it's a very important thing. It's tourism flows and number of tourists. In today's lecture, I will introduce for you new things or new terms. It's tourism flows. After that, I will explain to you properly about concepts of tourism flows and tourism patterns. After that, I will explain about like international cases and also some statistics. Finally, I will share with you the key components of tourism flow and tourism patterns. Today's lecture, the purpose of today's lecture is deeply explain to you what is it tourism flows and how it will affect to the economy of tourist destination. And the main objectives today's lecture is to define tourism flows and the key concepts of tourism flows. After that, identify the main characteristics of tourism flows. Finally, I will analyze and examine the different cases and challenges of today's tourist destination tourism flow challenges. Firstly, let me explain to you what is it tourism flows. It refers to the movement of tourists around the country, around the world. It will be depends on types of tourism, but also depends on inbound, outbound types of tourism. And this follows that influenced by economics, social, cultural, and environmental factors, which is include all development of tourism. Here we can see different types of tourism follows. As I said before, we have different kinds of tourism follows. Firstly, inbound tourism follows. It means that movement of tourism into a specific region or in specific tourist destinations. It will be like domestic tourism, but it's different. Secondly, outbound tourism follows. It means that movement of tourists traveling from their hometown or home country to other country. It means that it will be from Kazakhstan to Turkey or from Kazakhstan to Dubai, so like that. And third types of tourism follow. It's domestic tourism follows. Its movement of tourists within their own countries. It means that from Turkestan region to movement or to travel to Almaty region. It calls domestic tourism. In next types of tourism follow, it's interregional or interregional follows. It means that between regions of world. It means that Europe to Asia. And also it's very important types of tourism follow. And next types of for tourism follow, it's seasonal follows. It means that tourism follow affected or influenced by season visitors from the climate or climatic conditions. Finally, purpose-based follows. It means depends on different types of purpose of tourism. For example, it means that for business, for leisure, for education, for health, it depends on tourists' preference and tourists' purpose for traveling. Let me now explain to you very deeply about key components of tourism follow. It's related for several options and for several concepts and also several components. Firstly, origins. What does it mean? It's from how they find how it established, and it means that starting from the beginning to the end. And also one of the example, it's like different like where comes from tourism and also where comes from tourist generated destinations. And secondly, depends on destination components. It's tourism follow divided for several types. It means that like from destination, it's, as I said before, tourist generated destination, and also to tourism destination places. It depends on different destinations type. And second, routes. It's here different types of tours. It means that from, for example, it will be like direct flight, or it will be direct cruise, or depends on different types of transportation system. And next types of components, it's volume. It means that how level it will be the number of tourists, like international, like national or domestic. Then depends on like annual number of tourists who comes from tourist destination. And directions, it means that orientation, different orientation, and also it means depends on like inbound, outbound types of tourism follow. And finally, factors influencing to the follows. It will be a lot of, but one of them, it's economic conditions and also political condition or stability, because all of them related to the development of tourism and also affected to the development of tourism, because without them it will be like stable development. But all factors which I mentioned before, it's really affected deeply to the development of tourism. It's one of the examples, COVID-19, it's one of the examples. Statistics it was statistics like 2023 by Global Tourism Statistics. Approximately 1.5 billion tourists, international tourists arrivals was like tourism follows, which is its high number from last from like 2020, 21, 22, because it was affected by COVID. After that, I would like to share like the high destinations. It's France in first place, second Spain, third it's United States and China, and then following it's Italy. All of them, the global the number of global or international tourist arrivals is very high. And also finally, in addition, I would like to share fastest growing regions. It's Asian Pacific regions, which is now it's a lot of new tendencies, it's integrating, and also Africa, it's Kenya, etc. Regional insights. From regional insights, a lot of tourism follows. It depends on from regional development, regional improvement. One of them it's Europe, because Europe, you know that, as I said before, France, Italy, Spain, all of them top like destinations, and also they are dominant of dominant destinations from or by tourist follows. It's 50% of international arrivals comes to go they go to Europe or comes from to Europe. And secondly, Asian Pacific, it's a rapid growth tourist destinations like China or India. They are having like they have firstly history and also cultural tourism, all of them very important to attract tourist follows. And then American States, it's steady or stable growth tourist destination, which is very now important, because you know without stable development it's not possible to get high tourism follows by international arrivals. And finally, Middle East and Africa, increasing inbound tourists, like tourists inbound follows, because they have cultural tourism and also natural resources, natural attractiveness, which is very crucial for the development of tourism. In conclusion, I would like to share with you the important thing in today's lecture. Firstly, tourism follows its very crucial statistics by tourism arrivals. That's why it's really to have to know why it's important. In today's lecture, I explained to you why is important for tourism follows. Secondly, I explained it also introduced the different aspects of tourism follows, and finally I explained, mastered to you the different tourist destinations, international tourist destinations, which is affected by tourism follow. And here you can see the today's lecture references, and also you can search by online about today's lecture. And I think today's lecture was very useful and helpful. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye bye.